it's Iain from RTO here. Welcome to another classic album review, and we're continuing during the month of August with Reggae Month. And today we're looking at an album by the band the Congos. They're a reggae vocal group from Jamaica. They formed as a duo with Ashanti Roy Johnson and Cedric Myton, who was actually born in St. Catherine Parish in Jamaica. Later on they became a trio and they added Waddy Burnett, and they've sort of been active from the mid-70s until the present day, so they're still out there making music. Now the album we're going to concentrate on is Heart of the Congos, which was released in 1977, and it was produced by Lee Scratch Perry at his Black Ark studio, with a studio band including Boris Gardner on the bass and Ernest Ranglin on guitar, very renowned reggae session musicians. And it's been noted that as part of Perry's masterpiece of productions of the Black Art era. So, on here, the Congos themselves are Cedric Myton and Ray Johnson. We've got Boris Gardner on the bass and Jeffrey Chung played on the Fisherman. Lowell Sly Dunbar, Mickey Boo Richards, Paul Douglas and do some drumming. Robert Billy Johnson plays a rhythm guitar on this. Got Ernest Raglan on the leads, Winston Wright on organ, Keith Sterling plays the piano, Noel Scully Sims on percussion, and then the Meditations, which is like the backing vocals, is Waddy Burnett, Gregory Isaacs, Earl Morgan and Barry Llewellyn from the Heptones, and Candy Mackenzie. So the first track on this album is called Fisherman. Love the backing vocals on here by the Meditations. It's just a real chill out track. It's got that great reggae beat. You've got some of the finest musicians in the reggae genre playing on this. It's just a really good track. It's great vocals all round, great musicianship, beautifully produced, and it's got that lovely reggae tone to it. Then we get Congoman. I love the percussion in this. The highlight of the album, this percussion on this. It's crisp, it's clear, got that lovely bass tone on it as well. It is just a really good track. Open Up the Gate, lovely harmonising vocals on this, just a class A reggae track. It's one of those tracks again, a mojito in your hand or a rum on a beach, just looking at the sunset. It's just wonderful. Then we get Children Crying. Candy Mackenzie does the backing vocal on this. It's a lovely vocal. It's a chilled out track. What more can you ask in good reggae and proper traditional reggae music? It's really strong. Then we get La Bam Bam, my favourite track on this track. I mean, backing vocals here, Errol Morgan and Barry Llewellyn from the Heptones. So basically you got the Heptones and the Congos on this. What a track. It's a classic sound, and that you get with reggae. I just love it. Great track. Can't Come In. Nice percussion on this. It's just a solid reggae track. Can't go wrong. Then we get Sodom and Gomorrow. Really chilled out track. I love the cymbals on this. They're very delicate and just add to it. Instead of a crash, it's a gentle touch. The Wrong Thing. Now, one thing I like about reggae is actually the percussion, and on this you've got the congas and the drumming. It's a wonderful sound, and then you get that lovely little organ stabs. Great little track. Ark of the Covenant. Sorry. Laid back, chilled, lovely piano and keyboards. What a good track. Solid Foundation. Again, it gives you the vibe that you should be sitting on a beach listening to this. The singing's great. It's just relaxing, and it instantly pictures the Caribbean. There's some reviews on this. Or some notes about it. The first issue of the LP in Jamaica was very limited. Release said it consisted of only several hundred copies, which was remastered eventually. The album was listed in the 1999 book of Rough Reggae Guide as one of the 101 essential CDs, and Pitchfork Media ranked the album at number 6 on its top 100 albums of the 1970s, regardless of a reggae of the 1970s, which is pretty good. There's a couple of All Music gave it a 5 out of 5, and Q gave it a 5 out of 5. So this is a really good album. I think it is a good album. I'd never really heard this. I know of the Congos because I used to know a girl that was really into a reggae, and I think it was her that sort of really turned me on to reggae, proper reggae. What this is, because she said there's the commercial reggae and then there's reggae, and when she started playing some of these albums, I mean, some of them were hers and her dad's, so they were pretty cool, and I do like this, and I've now put this back in my collection. Well, it's on my in my little collection on Spotify now, and I'm starting to get together a little reggae playlist. So I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 7 out of 10. Okay, that's all for today. I'll be back tomorrow when we've got the last part of the Tony Martin story. This is part 6, and it's just called Featuring Tony Martin. And I've just found a collection of stuff, of his stuff that I like him singing on, and I've just put it all together to just tidy up that before we move on. And also tomorrow we have got a really interesting retro ranking. And it's one that's caused a little bit of controversy because I've been accused of copying someone, but that's for another day. But it is my favourite UK one-hit wonders. And the one-hit wonder is the definition from the Guinness Book of Hit Singles. There's loads, but I've picked my favourite 20 songs that were one-hit wonders. So that's all for tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.